Where there's a kind of a game of football that's played. It's kind of a football and rugby and various other sports. In the middle of the scrum is the boys' game at the moment. In the middle of the scrum, you can see there is a ball deep down within there, and they're trying to get the ball. The two teams are trying to get the ball to either end of the town. And this is a game which has been played for hundreds of years, many hundreds of years. Same two teams, it's possibly the oldest football game in the world. So this is the boys' game. There's the boys' game kind of goes on until about 2 o'clock, and then the men's game starts. And possibly the boys' game continues as well. And as I say, it's perhaps the oldest game of football in the world, or continuously played game. So we might get a little bit closer. I can see there, looks like we might have hold of something. I might try to get a bit closer in a moment. Looks fun, doesn't it? So the idea is you've got two teams, the uppies and the juniors, and there's the ribbons down there.
The ribbons on the comments are fucking
So those ribbons are attached to the ball in the middle of the scrum, and they're slowly moving down the street.
Fucking Korean book.
Push back up. So I've got to say, this is quite a slow match at the moment. Usually the boys' game is quite a lot faster than this. I think it's picking up speed now though. So at some point, one of the boys is going to grab it and make a run for it down towards his goal. It's quite a tactical game at the moment. We've got smuggling there, I reckon. Notice the road's not been closed off for traffic. Also notice there's only boys playing, so no girls take part because they're too sensible. And the men will play later, about 2 o'clock. So this game has been played for hundreds of years in Jedburgh and other places around Scotland and North of England. It's a game of football which is played with the ball on foot. And the idea is that the two teams, which half of the town you were born in decides which team you're on, and you have to get the ball either up the hill to the castle jail or down the hill to the stream, down the high street. And hang on, there's something happening. Hang on. It looks as if somebody might have. No, it's still going. Okay. I might get a little bit closer. Most. Look at that! Wow. As you can see, the street's not closed off to traffic. It's not often you get a hearse interfere with field of play in top level football. Let's see if we can get across the road, get a little bit closer again. I may need to run. No notice. He's got ribbons, but no ball. So supposedly the ball represents the head of an Englishman. When Scotland was being invaded and attacked by England, there was legendarily at one point an Englishman was captured and decapitated, and the Scotsman of Jedburgh played football with his head. And that's what the ball represents. And the ribbons on the ball represent his tail. Supposedly. That's what they say.
Hello! Excuse me!
You can see there's still shops being boarded up. You can see the various local shops have boarded up their windows for today because they know what's happening. Notice many of the spectators are the girls of the town. So usually the boys' game's a lot faster than this. You normally get a lot more running and breaks with the ball. At the moment, it's quite based on a scrum. And of course, this is a big rugby playing area in South Scotland, and it's got borders. And a lot of it, I think, is because of the traditional ball games that have been played in this area. It's very similar to rugby, as I'm sure you'll agree. And like rugby, a lot of it is quite slow until there's a quick breakout. So I'm a wee bit surprised, hello Doe, I'm a wee bit surprised that it's taking this long for a point to be scored. You haven't moved from the centre. Hello Jules, you haven't moved from the centre since this ball was hailed. This isn't the first ball of today, but they're kind of stuck right here in the town centre. I just, oh, there we go. Let's run, let's follow them. So this is up by the courthouse now. Well, I'm too old to play in the boys' game, certainly. So, traditionally you've got to be a boy playing the boys' game. And I'm not that. So the men start. The men start 2 o'clock.
It's in the middle of that!
Yes. So the men's game starts at about 2 o'clock. Is normally when they start playing. Oh my goodness! Look at that. Oh, I do not want to know what goes on down there. So you see him there in the black cap. So this is very much a community organised event, or community disorganised. So there's a few older people, a few older men will kind of decide what happens and make sure the game is played in the right spirit. But there are no real rules. Take a seat for a moment. A super spray, yes. Well, it wasn't played, I believe, during COVID. But of course, it is outdoors. So no scoring yet. That's about the lines of which one. Down there. So normally it's the men's match, which is kind of this slow and all about the scrummaging. That's a head there, by the way. That's somebody's head. I think I'll just stand up just in case they come this way. You don't get it. You don't. So, in the middle of that scrum is a little leather ball, about that size. And there's two teams based on where in the town you were born. And the idea is to grab the ball as best as you can and run with it and score either. Oh yes, well done him. So did you see him smuggling the ball? He had the ball up his jumper and he smuggled it out of the scrum. So he is heading down. Doesn't look like he scored though. He's heading down the street to try to score at the Dooney's end. Follow. It doesn't look like there's another ball being set up yet, so we'll follow. So each team, you've got people born north of the town Market Square and people born south of Market Square. And it's a street which is on a hill, so they're called Uppies and Doonies. We've got to get the ball to either the castle jail at the top of the street or the stream at the bottom of the street, and that's where they score. And several times during the day, there'll be every time a point is scored, they reset the game and start playing again. And as I say, this is just the boys' game at the moment. The men's game will start about 2 o'clock. Quite often the boys and the men will keep playing at the same time on the same field of play, the high street. So we can just about see the castle jail there at the top, which some of you may recognise. So if the Uppies get up to the castle jail, they score up there, and then the Doonies score at the stream right down at the bottom there. And that's where and how they score. As I say, notice there's no girls playing. Also notice the street isn't closed off. Notice that the shops are still open. They might be boarded up, but they're still open. Hopefully this van will be able to get through. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably take a few better photographs with my better photographing camera in a while. And I might get some footage and put it together for a proper video rather than a live video. But I'll do that later. I've got plenty of time to do that if I want. It's a nice day. It's not too cold. It's not raining. So it's a good day playing ball.
Yeah, what's Samuel Linden?
Why am I never?
I couldn't quite get his hand loose there, could he? Couldn't quite manage to throw it. So obviously you like to run with the ball, you can throw with the ball, but you're not really meant to kick it. Being waved through it. Yes, it's an interesting game, isn't it? So there's rarely any proper big injuries, to be honest. Rarely do people get seriously injured. The biggest danger really is people bang their head on the curb. Are we off again? He's got it. It's going to be really ill. There we go. He's got the guy in the grey. He's going to throw it up. It's going to be rehailed. Up it goes. Didn't grab it. Oh, nice throw. Let's run. Oh. Really loud. So off we go again.
Get over it. Get over it. Fuck it. It's here. It's here.
I see, that was a fake run there. It's all very tactical. Yeah, he's pretending he had that.
No, it's a run!
I'm not sure who's got it. He's down there. It's good fun, isn't it? Yeah, so as I say, this game's been played for maybe 400 or 500 years. And it's always boys and men play. All the girls will kind of see sensible where they watch. That's good. But yeah, I mean, as I say, nobody really gets hurt. Nobody gets any serious injuries, fortunately. Notice that there's no ambulance standing by. The police haven't closed off the roads. There's no barriers up for the spectators. It's all just done very much. You see the guy there, one of the elders of the town in the cap. It's all done very much by just tradition and how the game's always been played. There's no rules written down really, it's just all very, very traditional and organised by just how it's always been organised. I think it's quite a good thing. So I think what I'll do, I might go and get my other camera, a proper camera. Don't even know where the game's being played at the moment. They went up that way. They went up that way. I don't know where the ball is. Very unjam, absolutely. It's very Scottish, I think. So this is played in towns around Scottish borders. This is the biggest one, Scottish borders. It's also played in Orkney and in the north of England. And yeah, it's been played for a long, long time. And it's a good local cultural tradition. So I might go and get my other camera from my car. And I think I might just take some footage that I might be able to edit into a proper video as well. So I might be back live later on in a few hours. Men's game starts at 2 o'clock traditionally, but the boys' game might continue on during that time as well. We'll see. But for the moment, I'll stop there and may come back later. So enjoy whatever you're doing at the moment.